Welcome to Bristol and welcome to this event. I think it's very appropriate that you're here in this city discussing this subject today. We like to think that we have a very good record on green issues, on sustainability and an ethical approach to the way we do our business. So Bristol, I think, is the place to be for this conference. We've twice been finalists in the European Green Capital Award. We're the only UK city ever to have been on the shortlist and to reach the finals. And we're very proud of that. This year we lost out, came second place, we were told, to Copenhagen. And I think that actually says a lot. It's an extremely green city, very, very good city in the way it goes about its business. And so actually that was a credit in itself. To lose out to Copenhagen was pretty good. We're the only UK city to have set a target to reduce total energy use by 2020. The target will be 30%, and we're on time to do that. We have the lowest amount of waste per capita of any major UK city, and we hope to be zero waste to landfill by this time next year. We're the only UK city to have a food policy council. We're an international fair trade city, and we won the UK Outstanding Achievement Award last year, and we pioneered the first Fair Trade Business Awards when they happened. The Bristol Pound, which is a kind of unique construct, was launched here a couple of weeks ago and did attract a huge amount of attention, not only in the UK, where the first Secretary of the Treasury actually mentioned in his speech at conference, but there were journalists here from Russia and China and the Ukraine really interested in this idea and way of going about things. We just signed a city deal with the government, which will give us the opportunity to really attract new, exciting, innovative, green, sustainable business, ethical business to our city in our new enterprise zone, which is the areas around the station. If anybody who came by train today, you'll see that there's actually not a very attractive area around our station, but that is going to change dramatically in the next 10 years or so. The government, for the first time, this is the first government ever to have done this, is going to allow us to retain business rate growth, 100% business rate growth in our enterprise zone and in our enterprise areas in the sub-region. And we think that will raise about 300 million over the next 25 years. We can borrow against that and create a £1 billion package to invest in digital infrastructure, physical infrastructure, transport infrastructure in those areas and in the city generally. And at the moment we're investing £300 million in our public transport system. Our bus rapid transit schemes, which are being planned at the moment, but also what we call in the Bristol Metro, which is just looking at the rail network around the city that was left after the 1950s cull, and looking to where we can put new stations on the main lines. We can open up old railway lines that used to run into Bristol from our surrounding areas to create commuter lines into the city, so that everybody who comes to work here, and there's a lot of people work here, can come via a sustainable method. Investment and ethics are not mutually exclusive, and I know that's what you're here to discuss today. And as the home of Treeless Bank, the home of the Soil Association, and of course Sustrans, we would absolutely agree with that, and we want to stress how important that is. So I do warmly welcome you here today, particularly those who have come from outside Bristol. I hope you have a really constructive and interesting day, and all of you, please come back soon. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Cooke. I'm chairing